God, I need my phone to see if I've gone live or not. Yeah, guys, I do this every live stream, just seeing if I've actually gone live or not. Yep. What up, chat? Today, once again, we are doing some Breaking Point here in F1 25. So, just a quick recap of what happened last time.
It was time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
She's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her? How is the death of my father different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. Title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at Connor Sport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you for real?
With immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
That was that. I went home.
Oh my lordy lord. That was an argument and a half. That is what you call a team argument. Like, I did look up on Google that this is going to be the final breaking point, and I've found out why this will be the final breaking point. Butler, now the head of Butler Global, I think he's looking to finish Connor Sport for good. But anyways, the Qatar Grand Prix 1 month later, Chapter 7, with the team reeling following a poor run of form and the dismissal of team principal Casper Ackerman, Devon Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Connor Sport. Ethan, who should I drive as, Callie Mayer or Aiden Jackson? So just type in Jackson or Mayer. Hmm. I'm gonna drive as Jackson.
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So, why did you take the position as team principal at Connorsport, having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes?
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Connorsport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna sign Brian Doyle from Breaking Point 1. Stop the rot. What does that mean by stop the rot? And speaking of Brian Doyle, we've got a thingamajig from him. An email. Coffee in Melbourne. Blah, blah, blah. He's in... Oh, he retired. He's going to be coming back. Hey. Oh my god. Qatar Grand Prix mid-race. Andrea Connor's hopes for an easy first race back as team principal are dashed early in the offing as Callie Mayer is forced to retire from the Qatar GP following an engine fault. The responsibility now falls to Aiden Jackson to try and salvage as many points as possible for Connorsport.
Right, Callie's had to retire from the race. So it's just me then. Yep, just you, Aiden. Let's go.
Finish third or above. I can do that. Oh, Hamilton's had to come into the pits. Oh, I didn't get DRS.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 0.7 seconds.
I'm gaining on the real life World Championship leader and the person who's just won the Spanish Grand Prix like around an hour ago, Oscar Piastri. I do not like this track.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
And then I've got to catch up to Norris. Ah! neon signs. Hey, I've got a puncher! Oh no, is this part of the story?
No! I've got a puncture. Yep, copy. Box. Just when you think nothing else can go wrong.
Oh my god.
No! I've got a puncture. Yep, copy. Box. Just when you think nothing else can go wrong.
Not again. What's next? Aiden has a engine failure? Like, come on.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Okay, the new objective is get to 8.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Well, at least I'm on new mediums. I can just go flat out through that corner. Well, kind of. Okay, gap to the car in front, 0.7 seconds.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
I am gonna get past.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Leclerc wins. And we finished P6.
Yeah, good day out. Almost great. Nice job, everyone.
And we do get the fastest lap.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Connosport. Here come our...
Qatar Grand Prix post-race. Connosport's Nightmare Racing Qatar steals their fate of the 2024 season as the result sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructors' standings.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Elchenberger. The watch from we. The Connosport dream is over. No.
Devon.
I am getting it in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Connosport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
What about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
Why? Like, I don't... Why did he sack... Why did Devon sack Casper in the first place? Oh my god. Mike?
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering...
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Connosport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team, and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrea. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time, okay? Bye-bye.
No. Connosport must be here. And we get a third phone call, okay. Callie.
Hey, Callie. I was about to call you.
Oh? I was just ringing to see if you had a good first race back.
First race back? Well, strange feeling. Very strange. Familiar and also very different from before. Things change quickly. Listen, I need to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
No. You remember the Eichenberger thing? The shoot that was planned with Devon and your father?
Yeah. Think so.
They want to go ahead with it.
Oh, no. Andrea, this is Devon's thing. He's the one trying to be Dad. He's the butler.
It's an opportunity.
It's embarrassing, is what it is. Embarrassing. I am gonna go and get ready for the debrief.
If we get a fourth phone call, I swear to God. Okay, we do not. Okay, let's go to the next chapter.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
I just go whatever. Okay, anyways, Ackerman Resistance, Chapter 7. With Connosport's hopes of a World Championship now dashed, former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi from the comfort of his home.
As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations for...
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. But before I knew it, I was team principal at Connosport. And it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict. I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
The Australian Grand Prix several months later, Chapter 8, with the disappointing end to the 2024 season now firmly behind them, Conesport to look to start their 2025 season in a familiar fashion to last, with a strong start at the inaugural race in Melbourne. Oh my god.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Like I said, I'd just go whatever. F175.
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it.
Work quicker. Gotta take another call. Bye.
We've just really gotta win the constructors as Conesport.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Oh man. Beat Piastri and Antonelli. Oh, that's gone up. Australian Grand Prix. Mid-race, a difficult Saturday for Conesport, and Aiden Jackson resulted in a less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hoped for a late pit stop. Many provides the opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in the closing stages of the race.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Conesport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push. Understood.
Yeah, it should be McLaren that should be fast, not gonna lie. There's the racing balls. Whoa, Hadja! Gaining on Behrman, but he's a back marker. Oh, he is in the back marker.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Okay, I've got to beat Piastri and Antonelli. Mayer's ahead of Behrman. Like, then again, I can still finish 4th or higher. Who's that? It's Jack doing. Okay, here we go. We're going through on Calimere.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Piastri and Antonelli are in our reach.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.2 seconds.
They're battling, so this is going to be good.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
Here I go on Kimi Antonelli. I could get Leclerc here.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I had to hit Leclerc there. There's nothing I could do.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Here goes Antonelli on Leclerc. Where's Cali? 9th. So 2 and then... So 14 points to begin the season. Liam Lawson? What's he doing in Red Bull? Oh, to be fair, he would. But why is he up there? What are they talking about? Disappointing qualifying.
And gap to the car in front, 14.6 seconds.
Max Verstappen wins. Lawson finishes second. I didn't think that was going to be bad.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We did it.
Good result. Had to work for that one.
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Australian Grand Prix post-race. Aiden Jackson manages to bring the Conesport car to life in dying stages of the race to resecure whatever that word is. Resecure some much needed points for the team in the season opener. So, yep. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. But anyways, make sure you like and subscribe and and then obviously we're going to keep on seeing what Breaking Point 3 has to offer for us. But anyways, see you guys in the next.